What's good, YouTube? It's Pokemaster88 bringing you week number 2 of the SPDA Luxury Ball Season 3. We're playing against TK Sanity. I really need to get better with these team names because I know his mascot's an Ice Cube, but that's as far as I remember as far as his team is concerned. But this is what I expected here, right? All 6 of these Pokemon. There's the Iron Treads, very, very nice. It looks like it could be a Trick Room team, so that's something to be very careful about. But yeah, with that being said, let's just lead with our... I think Gengar has a pretty good lead. Maybe we can start clicking Shadow Ball immediately, because I don't really see a solid switch in. But yeah, that being said, good luck and have fun to the opponent. I mean, Darkrai could come in or lead. And if he does lead Darkrai, we always go Tink. So yeah. Let's see how this goes. We did lose last week, spoiler alert. But yeah, it was a pretty close game. And let's see what it gives us. Darkrai, Urshifu. This thing could be Scarfed. It could be Scarfed. We could be Scarfed. But I'm not playing with this thing. So we're gonna go right into... If he U-turns, I'm gonna assume it's Scarfed. If he switches, then it's not Scarfed. It could still be Scarfed, right? Because it just depends if he fears me being Scarfed. But in reality, I fear that he's Scarfed. So let's just see what he does. I'm about to switch here though. We want to try Mana Buzz, and we are Rocky Helmet for this specifically, so if he does take damage, it'll let me know it potentially could be Scar. So yeah, let's see what he gives us here. Alright, we go Mana Buzz. There's the U-turn. Could be Scarfed. He did have a U-turn, so let's just let's assume it's Scarfed or Banded, one of the two. But at least we have a designated switch into Urshifu, so that's really good to know. Now, do you go into Glastrier right away? I think that thing can set its own Trick Room, if I'm not mistaken. And if that happens, that could be very scary. That could be very scary, so hopefully it doesn't go into the Ice Horse. And yeah, you don't go Crest. You don't go... There's Darkrai. I don't want to mess around. Now, something I would do here is probably Hypnosis, but I don't know if he's going to run that, because Tinkerton is a pretty free switch into this thing. So yeah, I'm just going to go right into Tinkerton. If you Hypnosis, good play. If you Nasty Plot or Sub, that's also a good play. But yeah, this is why Tinkerton's here, is for this guy. There's the Ice Beam. Just don't freeze me. That'd be unbearably insane. So no freeze. I could go for an Encore. I could get up my rocks. Actually, we don't even have rocks. Should I get up a screen? He's not staying in here. I actually will get up a Reflect, because I expect Treads to come in. But Zapdos. So yeah, we got our Reflect up. That's really for Iron Treads, but he also could be Heat Wave for this guy. We're gonna switch here because I don't know what he wants to do. He could Volt Switch. Let me light screen here. Let's just do that. There's the Heat Wave. Just do a chunk. I don't want Tinkerton too weak here. He's not running a lot of special attack because that didn't do that much. He could Volt Switch, right? Could Volt Switch. Mew's not looking too bad. I'm actually gonna go Mew here. If he Heat Waves and burns me, that'd be great. Yeah, there's the Volt Switch. I will say he's outplaying me early on. But I do have rocks on Mew, so that can help chip down the Zapdos. He goes Darkrai here. We'll switch back into Tinkaton. So yeah, let's see what he does. He could go Cresselia. I wanted to have Fire Spin on this Mew to trap Cresselia. But yeah, we don't have that. So yeah, let's just if he goes Cresselia here, I'll just I'll probably switch. See, this is crazy. I need Tinkaton to switch into Darkrai and Cresselia. If he goes Cresselia, I'll get my rocks up. And then that'll probably bait in the treads on the Tinkaton. So yeah, this is got some decisions to make here. There's Urshifu. Clearly this thing is if this thing is coming in like this thing is 100% scarfed. He can Searching Strikes. He might just U-turn though. He might just U-turn and then go right into Darkrai. I'm willing just to go Mana Bus here every time and chip this bear. The bad part is though, our Tinkaton is getting low, so because he'll probably go Darkrai on Mana Buzz, which will force me back into Tinkaton. So that's why I get my rocks up. A little bit more chip, not bad. He goes Zapdos. Well, that's a bit bad. I don't know too much about this team. I really built it this morning because, yeah, I just didn't have the time to really give this matchup the prep it deserves. But yeah, we're just gonna wing it and see what's up. He probably goes Zapdos. Like the U-turn Volt switching he's doing is very useful for him. Do you go Darkrai? Do you go Zapdos? Do you go Treads maybe? If he goes Treads, I'm assuming you have Volt Switch or Knockoff, but I don't want my Rocky Helmet knocked off because I need this thing to chip Urshifu. So yeah, but the good thing is though, okay, there's Zapdos. I don't want to just... I'm gonna go Jolteon here on the Volt Switch. If he Heat Waves, good play. Okay, yeah, there's the Volt Switch. Beautiful. I am Terra Ice on the Jolteon, just to let him know. Do you Volt Switch again? Let's go Volcanion. Okay, let me let this guy know what my Terra types are. I kind of forgot to do that at Team Preview. So technically this would be a forfeit loss, but we'll see if he responds. We're gonna right into our Volcanion. There's the switch here. Okay, we get a nice read here. Okay, yeah, let's just I could Flamethrower. Flamethrower is very nice. This is a Terra type, a Terra Captain. Let's just Flamethrower here. I think this thing gets Earthquake, but we should have Reflect Up. Flamethrower. You could go Ursh. Okay, he's on Terra. I don't know what the Terra is on this thing. What is it? It's Terra Ghost? Okay, it's Ghost. And a Flamethrower. Doesn't do nothing. But we get a lucky burn, bro. What? You cannot make this up. And we have a Reflect Up. But that burn is really on for it. We really did have a Reflect Up though, right? Don't I have a Reflect Up? Oh yeah, we have a couple turns left, so that's really good to know. Could go Gengar here. Could go Mandibuzz. I could fire off another... I could fire off another Flamethrower. That's just a strange steam, or what do you call it? Steam Eruption? There we go. Ice Crash. Yeah, that burn was huge, huge burn, huge burn. So there's the Reflect gone. Let me, I could Flamethrower again. Let's go Steam Eruption. No reason not to. If he goes Urshifu, fine. Flamethrower burn, that's super unfortunate. I think he might have to give me this. I think he might have to give me this. Okay, he's gonna switch. Maybe you got Healing Wish on the Crest, you know? So you got high horsepower, Ice Crash. There's the Zapdos. If we burn this too, that'd be cool. Okay, yeah, Reflect is off. Volt Switch is insanely free. He could. I went into Jolteon last time. I'm just gonna Flamethrower. Just gonna Flamethrower. Shift this thing a little bit more. If he Volt Switches here, fine. I'm just gonna go right into my Jolteon again. Go right into my Jolteon. There's the Volt Switch. Okay, cool. I could Terra Ice this thing, but I could Calm Mind too, right? I'm gonna Calm Mind here. If he Roost is fine. Gonna Calm Mind. I really wanted to Volt Switch here, but that's risky. Yeah, but that burn on Glacier was very game-changing. That was a big threat to my team, because I'm assuming Crest has Trick Room. There's the Crest. Okay, this thing has to have Trick Room or some way to heal Glacier. Maybe you get Healing Wish. I could Thunderbolt into Volt Switch. Let's do that. Big chunk. There's the light screen. Okay. Okay, he's light screen. I'm actually gonna Volt Switch here and then get up my Reflect for the treads. Pretty good we both brought screens. But I do have Defog on Mana Buzz, which is very cool. So you want to get our Jolteon on out of here. Let's go, could go Gengar. Because Gengar doesn't have a Shadow Ball switching for miles. Let's go Mana Buzz and Defog. How about that? You know, I do have Trick Room on Mew. But I am going to just Defog. But this thing is dead. So he's gonna heal up the Glastrier. Which is fine. I do have Protect on this Mana Buzz to waste some turns. We're gonna waste some turns here. The thing is back up to full. Back up to full. We got 3 turns of Trick Room left. I'm gonna Protect. He might set up my face, but I'm just trying to burn turns here. Yeah, we're gonna burn some turns. I still Crash could kill me. This thing is incredibly strong. I could go Volcanion. He only has 2 more turns left. Let's just go Volcanion here. This is a risky play, but I don't want to take an Ice move just yet. So that's the Ice Crash again. Doesn't do too much. Just like last time, I could Steam Eruption right here. We probably can live it, close combat. He did high horsepower me last time. I don't really want to take that. Let's just go into, well, I don't know. I really don't want the damage on Mew either, but I definitely can't stay in right here. I know that much. Let's just go with Mech into Mana Buzz. If he gets this play right, good for the opponent. So there's a high horsepower. Okay, cool. So this should be the last turn. So there's no more Trick Room here. Shadow Ball is incredibly free now, so what I'm gonna do, we're just going to... Ooh, I don't want to lose Mana Buzz though, because there's Urshifu in the back. You know what? Screw Mana Buzz. Let's just U-turn. Okay, he's probably gonna... he's probably going to... He's probably going to... If he high horsepowers here, that's a very good play. Let's just go to this. If he high horsepowers here, good play. Okay, cool. So yeah, we are getting the plays right. I don't want to lose Volcanion because it does help me with Urshifu, but at the same time, let's just burn this thing again, I guess. Burn. Okay, that should knock me out. Okay, cool. This thing has to be AV or something. This thing is just eating up hits. The opposing light screen wore off, so we went for a high horsepower. Let's just go Gengar here. Is this thing AV? I could Destiny Bond here. Shadow Ball is just my best play here, though. I don't think we killed this thing's AV, but I'm really after the damage. He eats, bro. Wow. So yeah, we just lose Gengar to nothing. So yeah, this thing is +2. There's the cursed body. But this is not the end of the world here though. In a weird way, it kind of is. Because now we're letting this horse just mow through our team. This thing is definitely 100% AV. It's definitely 100% AV. I don't know if a Thunderbolt kills. Like, Jolteon is strong, but he ain't that strong, bro. You know what I mean? He's strong, but he's not that strong. I really feel like this thing could live with Thunderbolt. I really feel that way. I don't know. Let's just Thunderbolt. Okay, we kill it. Thank God, Jolteon. So Crest is dead. The horse is dead. We can set up in Zapdos' face. I don't know how I'm gonna beat Treads though. I don't know how I'm gonna beat Treads. I could Terra Ice. I could Earthquake me. I have Tinkaton left. Gengar's dead, so I can't really Shadow Ball it for free like I wanted to. Mandibuzz can... It could bother Treads, but if it's Volt Switch, then we really can't do much. It really can't do much. But yeah, losing Gengar was huge. That was bad. You could go Treads here, and then my response is probably Mandibuzz. What else? Well, I do have Mew. I don't know if this thing is Scarfed or not. Let's just Volt Switch in the Tinkaton. This thing could be Scarfed. We're gonna find out right now. And it's not. So we get off a big chip on this guy. And we're gonna go right into our Tinkaton. If you Hypnosis me, great play. Mold Breaker, okay, cool. There's the Dark Pulse. There's a nice chunk. Could Reflect here. Could Gigaton. Gigaton, right? I'm gonna Reflect here again on the Treads. This thing could be like choice 2. Maybe it's Scarf or Specs, I don't know. So Zapdos already proved to be faster than me earlier. He could Heat Wave. Could Heat Wave. Could Heat Wave, right? Let's just go into Jolteon. Either Roost or he Heat Waves right here. Burn me? If he does, I deserve it. Okay, he didn't burn me there, which is great. I'm gonna Terra Blast this thing. He knows I'm Terra Ice. I told him like 10 minutes too late, but I told him. So there's that. So yeah, we're gonna Terra Blast Ice here. He should let me kill this. We're gonna knock out the Jolteon. So Jolteon goes... Well, Zapdos goes down. Jolteon gets the first kill of our team, or third kill of our team. Yeah, I'm all over the place right now, so bear with me, y'all. So Zapdos goes down. And We got Urshifu. We know for a fact this boy is Scarf. We know for a fact. And Tinkerton is my Darkrai tech and is getting very, very low. U-turn? Surging Strikes? That's the close combat. Doesn't do that much. This thing takes a little bit more chip. Very nice. We're just gonna go U-turn right here. You have to switch her because I could have Brave Bird. If he decides to stay in, we're just gonna go Mew and get our rocks up. Let's just get our rocks up if he decides to stay in here. But I'm glad we're rocking Helmet this week on Mana Buzz. Specifically for the bear. You either go Treads, which I don't think you could touch me. You gotta have Volt Switch. Gotta have Volt Switch. You can't U-turn because you're most likely choice. This thing is Scarred for sure. There's Iron Treads. On this, we're just gonna go Mew. We're gonna start clicking Earth Power and weakening this thing. Oh, it's Booster. Attack, speed. Definitely speed. But the question is, do you have Volt Switch? Do you have Volt Switch? I had Dragonite on this team originally, but I thought Mew was just a little bit better. Like, who do you have? Do you have, like, slow stuff? He's got some slow stuff. I'm an Earth Power right here. I'm just doing it for chip. If you knock off, great play. Or if you're naturally faster, just don't flinch me, please. Are you AV? No, you're Booster. Oh, we almost knocked this thing out. Who's left? This and Darkrai? I could Trick Room, right? This will beat the Urshifu all the time. I'm gonna get my rocks. Get my rocks here. Okay, I'm an Earth Power here. He's probably gonna Rapid Spin. It's fine. So Mew gets another kill for the squad. And down goes Iron Treads. So yeah, we made a few mistakes this game. We haven't been playing perfectly, but we are ahead, which is very good. Okay, there's Urshifu. This thing is definitely 100% Scarf, right? I don't even know what Darkrai's HP bar is at. I'm a Trick Room here. There's only 2 Pokemon left. And I'm expecting a U-turn. Let's just Surging Strikes. 1, 2. Come on, Mew, one more time. Live, 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 live. We live, Mew! Let's freaking go! Get up the Trick Room. Okay, I could have blown this thing back, But I thought the Trick Room was pretty solid, So yeah, we are just going to fire on Earth Power here. We're gonna sack this off. Another drop there, so yeah, we're gonna lose my Mew here. But we do get the Trick Room off, so the good thing about this, there is no switch into Tink. There's no switch into Tink right here. And I am just going to fire off a Gigaton. This should knock out Urshifu. There's no switch into this, so that means Darkrai should die here. Like, we are a Tinkaton. Down goes the Darkrai. Love to see it. Trick Room coming into play. Okay, how many more Trick Room turns there? There's 2 more turns left. This thing is clearly scarfed. No matter what, we should outspeed this thing no matter what. I'm gonna get a Reflect. And there's Surging Strikes. And down goes Tinkaton. Urshifu gets another kill for their team. But, now the fact that this thing is scarfed, we should outspeed it with Jolteon here. Because if you're not, Mana Bush should be able to take you on. So yeah, we're just gonna Volt Switch, why not? Yeah, this thing is scarfed. And with that being said, good luck to the opponent. I do apologize for not telling my Terra type in the beginning of the game. But with that being said, man, well played. Pokemaster is out.